it was great spending time with these characters again. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the Umbrella Academy Season 3. It's on Netflix, 10 episodes. Picks up right where Season 2 left off. The Umbrellas return back home. However, there's another group in their home, the Sparrows, and they don't like intruders. The Sparrows are just like the Umbrellas, superhero people put together by this old man to become these heroes. They have 7 members. All of their members are alive. They also have a Ben. And Ben is a douchebag, compared to the Umbrellas, Ben. And they have a conflict. They fight it out. The Sparrows, I would say, win because they're more prepared than the Umbrellas, who just came from time traveling. The Sparrows want to kill them, essentially. They don't understand why they're there. They don't believe anything they're saying, and they want them dead. The Umbrellas, on the other hand, have to regroup, have to understand what's going on in this timeline. And I think the show does a good job of allowing us to spend time with each member of the Umbrella Academy. They do it in every season where we spend a little time with every character. This time around, I would say we spend the most time with Victor. Ellen Page now goes by Elliot Page. In the show, she was Vanya. Now she has become a he, and it's Victor. And it went over quick and seamless. Got a haircut, said I go by Victor now. All the siblings were like, okay, cool. And that was it. And that was the end of it. But we do spend a lot of time with Victor as Victor is trying to speak up a little bit more. Being number 7, being in the basement all the time, he didn't really have an opportunity to do much in terms of just like leading the pack. So Victor does try to do a little bit more this time around. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it was good to see a change of pace for his character. Being on the forefront and speaking for the family. Luther, he's the number 1. He falls for one of the Sparrows immediately as soon as he sees her. So he's more of the guy who's like, the other side is not that bad. I spend time with them. They're not that bad. Listen, guys, we can make it work. He's that guy in this particular series because he likes the girl Sloane from the Sparrows. Diego, he has a kid. And he has to adjust to being a dad. Diego's always the one who wants to fight. He wants to be on the forefront. Let's fight. Let's figure it out. Let's kill this person. But now with a kid, he has to think like, okay, I can't put my kid in danger. It's not a toddler or baby or anything. The kid probably like 10 or 11. So Diego has his moments where he wants to fight, but then he also has those dad moments where he's like, I got to protect my kid. Although the kid always has his back. He's ready to fight as well. He acts like Diego in that way. 5 doesn't have a problem with the timeline because he doesn't have, other things to worry about. So when he gets there, he's like, the world isn't ending. Let's chill. I'm retired. That doesn't last long because he starts noticing things are messed up in his timeline as well. And he has to go with Lila to figure out, what's going on with this particular timeline. Allison is probably the most upset in this world because her daughter is not there. Her husband is not there. She's losing a lot. So she is upset the entire show. She does extra drinking. She goes beats up people. She has it out with her family. So Allison is really upset in this series, in this show. Klaus, I would say, is always on the adventure. I like his character. He's probably my favorite. He's figuring out his powers. Because before we just seen him talking to Ben all the time. He didn't really do much. We didn't know what he could do. But now we see his powers, I wouldn't say grow, but he has a better understanding, of what he can do. And of course, the world is ending in this show. But it was good to spend time with every character and understand where they're coming from and the decisions that they're making, in terms of trying to save the world. There's this big ball that is essentially sucking up the universe, and they have to figure out how to stop it. There's times where they must work with the Sparrows. There are times where they just want to fight the Sparrows and kill them, and they have those battles. And it's cool to see. These are very fun characters to be around. We get a little bit more backstory on a lot of characters, on how they got there, what happened with their mothers, and their abilities. So it's a cool season 3. It took a while to get here, but I really enjoyed it, and I hope we get a season 4 because it ended and I was like, I want to see more. But those are just my thoughts on Umbrella Academy Season 3. If you watched it, please let me know what you thought about it. Who's your favorite character? It was 5 before, but I think it might be Klaus. He's funny and he's chill for the most part. I like him. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.